Before today's video starts, I'd like to thank you guys for 2,000 subscribers on the channel, but only 2% of you are actually subscribed. So we've got 2,000 subs, but only 2% subscribed. So imagine if you all subscribe. So yeah, also I just reached level 100 in the game, so let's try hit 100 likes in this video. And also, if you're gonna be in videos like this one where I rate your teams, put your lucky clips, etc. in my videos, just join my Discord server down below. That's how you get in the videos. And without further ado, let me not waste your time. Let's get straight into the video. So we've got the first team by Horus, who's got, let's see. We've got Divine, Eisen. We've got Pucci, Amelia. Wow, sub 3 and nimble 3 Mel Knight. That's actually pretty good. Not sure how good that is, but I'm pretty sure it's really good actually, if you think about it. You've got Speedwagon and you've got Boma. Now, so we've got two good supports, well, a slow and a support, a DPS and an air, so quite nice, and the Divine to add it onto the Eisen. And somehow you've pulled off a double trait. So I'm gonna have to give your team, let's say, solid 8 out of 10. You could have maybe a bear trait, I guess, or maybe escanor or something, and maybe use Nami instead of Speedwagon and Boma. You need to get Nami, bro. So yeah, but it's still pretty solid team, very solid team actually. Can progress a lot through the game. Okay, now we've got Kit with his team. He's got Godspeed Escanor, Golden Eisen, Celestial Pucci, Godspeed Mel Knight, Boma, and Speedwagon. Now I've got to say, this team's looking very nice. Just evolve your Escanor, I would say. And yeah, I mean, it's very good traits, I would say. You probably spent some Robux to get those traits. If you didn't, that's very lucky, obviously. And I mean, I would use Nami, but other than that, I mean, there's no slow. You need to bring a slow actually, and no slow. But I still give this team also 8 out of 10. It probably would have went to 9 out of 10 if they had a slow. Probably, like the farm, it's not that big of a deal, but we need a slow in there. But yeah, the traits are very nice and the units are very nice. We got Dylan MS with the Itachi, the Mero Knight, Pucci, 2 farms, and Eisen. Now I've got to give this team, I'm confused, you've got 2 DPSs but no slow, so we need to bring a slow. I'm telling you guys, you need a slow. Slow actually makes a big difference. Like, trust me guys, I'm telling you, you need the slow. But we do have Golden Boma, which does help, I guess. And you've got Pucci, which I love you guys have got Pucci since I made that video. Probably not because of me, but just saying, I'm seeing a lot more Puccis, a lot more supports in the teams now. Not just random units that do damage. Come on. But yeah, pretty good team. I would just say get slow, so also 8 out of 10. I mean, the traits aren't massive, so they're nothing OP, so I'd say 8 out of 10, maybe 7.5 out of 10. Since the ranks have to decrease because we've got traits into account and new units like Escanor. And I've got Marker Pace, who's got Dio Over Heaven with Divine, Celestial, Meliodas, Mel Knight, Eisen Celestial, and 2 farms. Now I've got to say the Divine Dio Over Heaven is an absolute flex. I mean, a lot more people have got Dio Over Heaven now that trading is enabled for Dio Over Heaven, but still, that's still very nice. It does not decrease the unit stats or anything. So Divine Dio Over Heaven is automatically bumping you up to 9 out of 10, even with the Celestial, Eisen, and Meliodas, which is very nice. All I would say is bring a farm, not a farm, bring a slow. And yeah, I'll probably give you 10 out of 10 just because, even though, actually I can't give you 10 out of 10, I'll give you 9.5 because you don't have any uniques. But the amount of mythical traits that you've got, they kind of add up to a unique, if you know what I mean. Okay, now we've got Mr. Sass, who's got Greed, pretty nice I guess. Sasuke with Goodspeed, pretty nice. Meliodas, 2 farms, and Eisen. Now all I would say is that we've got 2 DPSs, which is quite nice I guess, and farms and a bleed. Instead of a bleed, I'll bring a slow in general, but maybe if you're doing tournament or you're doing something with region enemies, then yeah, I guess I would bring Barn. But other than that, I mean, you need to get Escanor, maybe get a couple mythical traits. But yeah, that's about it. So I'll give you 8 out of 10 too, maybe 7.5, 8. It's just like a lot of these teams, we need the mythical traits. Who's this team who's got Escanor? Very nice, finally evolved Escanor. Been waiting for this. Meliodas, Eisen, Mel Knight, and 2 farms. Now what I don't understand is how you've got Escanor, Meliodas, and Eisen all on the same team. Like, how do you even place and max out all these units, even in infinite mode? Like, unless you're going for a very high wave, I don't know how you're maxing all these units out. So I'll definitely take one of these out for a slow. And then yeah, I mean, your team is pretty nice. I mean, you've got decent traits, I would say OP, but you do got 2 Goodspeeds and a Celestial, which is pretty nice. So yeah, I give this team an 8.5 out of 10. Finally, Escanor. Now we've got a Small J's team with a unique Jotaro, unique Pucci, Mel Knight, Amelia, and 2 farms. Now I've got to say, 2 uniques. I'm already thinking about giving your team 10 out of 10. I lied, your team is a 10 out of 10. maybe 9.5 out of 10 just because you got Jotaro unique and Pucci unique. But I'm saying 10 out of 10. I don't care. I'm not going back on that because you can literally smoke most of the things in the game, probably everything. You've got a slow on your team finally, and you've got an air unit. That's the only. Actually, I'm gonna have to give you a 9.8 out of 10. I know that's kind of annoying one way because the unique needs to be able to hit airs, in my opinion, for it to be 10 out of 10. Because it's not hitting the airs, then like when the air units get past like with really high health and you're smoking the ground, it's not gonna look good. Extra low quality team. I mean, did you take this 144p picture? I'm not sure I done this, but we've got Aizen, Pucci, Genos, Ichigo, Nami, and Bulma. Finally a Nami, and that's quite unfortunate. Got Celestial Bulma. Like, what does that even do? But yeah, we've got support, DPS, a burn, and an air hitting unit. Now, I can't lie, I would get Mel Knight instead of Ichigo Final Dusk, and instead of Genos I'd get slow. So I'm gonna give the team an 8 out of 10 just because you're getting carried by that Celestial Aizen. One with the Escanor. Oh my, finally Escanor. I want to see more Escanors. So yeah, we've got Escanor, Itachi, Aizen, Todoroki, and 2 farms. Quite nice. What I'm saying is that we kind of need a unit that hits airs on placement to maybe replace the Itachi or the Aizen with a Metal Knight. But other than that, 8 out of 10, maybe 7.5 out of 10 just because you need an air on placement. If not, you would have 8.5 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. Wow, shiny Celestial Escanor. Quite nice, I would say. So I'm just gonna look at your overall team. See, we're looking for the best team probably. You've got too many mixed matches. You've even got flex with the whole Galtha team, which is just like, I don't know what's the need. But yeah, overall, I mean, I'll just give your team a. If you made them all into one team and had the Escanor, the Slow, the Nami and Bulma, yeah, the Metal Knight, and maybe you can bring, I would say Aizen or Itachi. It's up to you. To give a team an 8.5 out of 10, maybe a 9 out of 10. I mean, if the Celestial and the Divine's on the team, I'll give it just about maybe 8.75. Not this very specific, but that's just what I would give it. Now we've got a team with Celestial Shisui, Aizen, Mel Knight, 2 farms and a buff. I don't know why we're bringing a buff, because unless you're doing a stage where you're soloing and you really need it or something, but you know what, you've got a Celestial Shisui, which is quite nice, but I would have a slow instead, in my opinion. Some of you guys would maybe bring a buff, but in my opinion I would rather bring a slow. But other than that, if you brought slow, your team would be 8.5 out of 10, but I'll give it 8 out of 10 just because you got Celestial Shisui, I guess, which is quite decent, and you've got Sniper Mel Knight. I've got Divine Mel Knight, which is quite decent, Reaper, Meliodas, Godspeed, Ichigo Dusk, Pucci, and 2 farms. And I feel like I've seen this team before, but just like on an older version that I probably already rated, because this person, I think, is active in the Discord. So yeah, join the Discord server down below, by the way. But I don't know about this team, like, why, it's just a bit odd. Like, why do we still have Ichigo? Like, we need to remove Ichigo, put slow, and then, I don't even like the placement of the team, but that's got nothing to do with rating it. Yeah, I'll just replace the Ichigo with slow. You already have Metal Knight, even with Divine, so I'll just replace the Ichigo, and that's pretty much it. It's pretty decent. Give it 8 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. Gets the job done, I guess. And wow, we finally got a team with Gojo in it, which is quite nice. But then you've just ruined it by having Jotaro. Like, unless your Jotaro is unique or some mythical trait that boosts it really high, I don't want to see Jotaro on your team. His SP is too high. Not even Godspeed. You don't even have store speed. We got Amelia, Mel Knight, 2 farms like that. Okay, I'm gonna say your team is good if you replace the Jotaro with Aizen, Boros, or Escanor. Even Meliodas. Just replace him with one of those. Escanor being the best option, obviously. But if you get the other ones, it's okay. But just get that Jotaro out of my face, and you got 8 out of 10. But for now, 7.5. Okay, now we've got Golden Aizen, Godspeed Itachi, Mel Knight, Gojo with the nice skin, a farm, and a buff. I want to see 2 farms, not 1. I also say that's pretty much it. I mean, maybe bring a slow instead of Itachi, I say, maybe. But you do got Godspeed Itachi, which gives you the burn, I guess. I mean, it depends what you really need and what stage you're doing, so not big of a deal. I'd say 8 out of 10, maybe 8.25 out of 10. Now we've got Unique Gojo, quite nice, I'd be honest. We've got Reaper Aizen, Godspeed Esdeath, Sniper Greed, and 2 farms. Now, your team is automatically 8.5 out of 10. Actually, wait. No. I mean, okay, we keep at 8.5 just because when your Aizen upgrades, it hits airs But I want to see a unit on placement hits as. So replace the Bond, in my opinion, with Mel Knight. Replace the S-Death with a slow. Your team is set then. Your team is set. You've got you got 2 DPSs. You got a slow. And you've got an air. And you can replace the Eisen with a support if you really want to do. But Gojo itself is a support. So really, even with the unique, it just makes it very, very nice. Gotta say, you got lucky with that unique, bro. And here we go with another Dio. And oh my gosh, it's not even just a Dio, is it? You got unique Meliodas, unique Eisen, unique Mel Knight, unique Itachi. That's 10 out of 10. I mean, I don't know what I can say. You could just place the Mel Knight and you're sorted. You just got extra uniques just to flex at this point. Like 10 out of 10. There's no even debating. Like, you even got Golden Bulma just to top it off, just to flex at this point. And just when I thought these teams could get more OP, Divine Escanor, unique Dio of Heaven, unique Sasuke, unique Eisen, unique Pucci, unique Mel Knight. But where's the farm? You know what? You don't even need the farm. At this point, you don't even need the farm. You're just flexing. Because think about it, just place the unique Mel Knight, then place the unique Dio of Heaven. You're sorted. Like, oh man, these teams are too broken. This guy's broke. You know what? It's going in the thumbnail. It's going in the thumbnail. This is the most broken team. I was thinking maybe, you know what, might put the last one in the thumbnail. Then I'm seeing this. Bro, where are these uniques spawning from? Unique Denji, unique Angel, unique Itachi. Like, I mean, it's still broken, but it's a bit random. Unique Denji and Angel. I mean, Angel's not that random, but Itachi. I mean, you've got Itachi. It doesn't matter. But uniques don't hit air. So, you know what? You're getting 9.75 because your uniques don't hit air. That's the only problem. And you don't have a slow. Because if your uniques hit air, I wouldn't care if you had a slow or not, to be honest. You had unique Mel Knight, I really would not. Okay, you just get 10 out of 10. But I'm telling you, uniques carry teams. As long as your unique is not on a unit like Madara, then it's a bit too outdated. That will pretty much wrap it up for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, subscribe and like this video. We're trying to get 100 likes. I'm trying to get some subscribers, man. Only 2% are subscribed. And by the way, if your team was not in this video, it'll be in the next part, hopefully. I'll try to drop 2 parts in this week. So yeah, since we got the whole rest of the week. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys want to be in these type of videos, join my Discord down below. And yeah.